How's it going, everyone? This is your host Frank over at Popular Gaming. Today we are heading into week 4 and we're going to be facing off the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, we found out earlier in this season that we have what it takes to be on this league. We were the first round pick for the Kansas City Chiefs, and they had a plan for us all along. We were gonna be coming into this team to be that tough wideout that was gonna be gaining those tough yards, so we can march down the field, so we can take some time off the clock, all the while getting towards that end zone. And it's been a very promising start of the season for us. We put the ball on the back of the end zone a couple times already, but we're gonna try to build up on that. We're gonna have to be you know more of a quick wide receiver when it comes down to our reactions. We gotta be able to finish off our routes very fast, simply because of how Smith likes to be, uh, how he likes to throw that football rather quick. He likes to get rid of it, as soon as he can. As soon as he sees someone open, he's just gonna throw it out there. He's not gonna wait for us to finish running our routes, which is gonna put a little bit of a damp on our plan, because we were planning very early on being that stable receiver when it comes down to running routes. But now that we have come to know our QB, as a very uh, itchy, tricky type of quarterback, that's not gonna be happening for us. And this route right here that I'm gonna try to finish off is a fine example of it. It back in Madden 15, it used to be one of my go-to routes as a receiver, and even when I was playing as a QB, it was one of the routes that I would like to put my best receiver on, simply because it always provides results for you. It provides, either a a new first and 10 for you, or it can even, if you break out from after the catch, it can produce a very nice touchdown for you. But right here with the Kansas City Chiefs in this particular season, that's not being the case. We are having trouble finishing our routes, and it all comes down to who's pretty much slinging the ball for us, back there behind our offensive line. And it's not to criticize Alex, because if that's his type of play, we gotta adapt to it. I don't think that a receiver can come onto a team and dictate how the ball is gonna be thrown. If anything, we're just gonna be dictating the pace on the middle of the field. We're gonna let Jeremy Macklin and a couple other of our tall wideouts dictate what's gonna happen close to the sidelines. But the middle of the field, that's gonna be our strength. That is gonna be where we're gonna be taking charge of. Like right here, I just come into it, and I'm hoping I get the ball right there. Boom! That's a very nice throw, even better reception, and even more of a great, yards after the catch. And that's what I have been stressing on my previous videos, that we're gonna be trying to strive to be that very, very dangerous receiver when it comes down to the yards after the catch. We haven't been getting all those targets, so the way we're gonna be making our money is through the yards after the catch. I cannot stress how important that aspect is gonna be for our game, for our career, especially being a rookie. That is something that we have to establish very early on. So right here, the Cincinnati Bengals are a pretty tough team, and you actually see me trying to. I do want to explain myself a little bit here. You see me always going into that no huddle offense, and I'll be doing that a lot, simply because of how I have structured, this particular videos. The particular game that I'm playing, it's only gonna be 3 minutes per quarter, just so that I can keep every video, below that 15-minute mark. That's something that I came up with, that I want to continually provide for you. I'm gonna provide the videos that are gonna be between 15 and 10 minutes. So look for that as we come into our next videos here. And right here, this was a very good punt return from me. It was not the best by any means, but 31 yards. It's a pretty good if I do say so myself. This is in all Madden. I established that since the very beginning of this our career. Right here, let me see what I can do with the play action. Oh boy, right there we were. I think I was a little bit more open than Macklin right there, but he made the catch. So that's all that matters. As long as we are moving those chains down the field and into the opponent's end zone, then everything is good. Right there, I'm pretty open, and that's a good first down. Right there, you see me pointing that out myself. We're gonna be getting into the end zone pretty soon. All given that we don't make any mistakes. And the way that mistakes can come about, I haven't dropped the ball yet, which is pretty good for a receiver, especially for a rookie wideout. The fact that you don't, that you are known to be reliable once after you catch the ball. There's so many different facets to being a reliable wide receiver. One of them is not dropping the ball, of course, but even before that, you have to be able to have reliable hands. And when it comes down to it, you have to be able to calm down with the catch, no matter how tough it is. Uh, Sometimes you're gonna be facing pretty funny situations, especially going downfield, where you have to jump and you gotta grab that pass and go for the catch. And I've been having a lot of trouble doing that. So look forward for me to be trying to address that problem. You know, uh, Deep passes are gonna be one of my main focuses going into the middle of the season here. This is only our fourth week, and I think if I can remember well from the top of my head, we have about 3 to 4 touchdowns already, which is pretty good for a. Oh no, that was an interception. I did see that he was pretty close to me, and about the only reason why I asked for the ball was because if Alex was going to be if Alex was able to throw it a little bit ahead of me, then I would have been able to come up with the catch. But he just threw it a little bit behind me, and right there, that's a mistake. So that's another way we can be making mistakes, asking for the ball when we are really not that open. But right there, I was relying on my QB's accuracy, which was non-existent right there. Oh boy, he dropped the ball right there. Jason Avant, he's got pretty sure hands, but he's also known, uh, you know, for dropping balls as well. So we don't want to have that reputation for ourselves. If anything, the reputation that we want to be looking to get, it's clutch. Just like I mentioned earlier, there's so many different facets to being a good receiver, and the same applies for being a clutch type of player. And so, and being a good wide receiver is gonna be part of that clutch player, ability, or what I mean by that is not only is it gonna apply for us on the receiving game, but it is also going to be another interception. Boy, Alex is just trying to get rid of that ball so fast. He sometimes doesn't see what's happening down there on the field. You know, and from a personal experience, we've come to know that ourselves. When he throws those deep passes for us, more often than not, it ends up being picked up by the defensive players. But either he doesn't see, the safety that's helping out the cornerback, or he just slings it out there and hopes his teammate is gonna catch it. Um, and right there, you saw that happening to, I believe it was Jason Avant. I'm not quite sure. I didn't see the rep right there, but the repetition right there. But I'm pretty sure it was Jason Avant, if not Jeremy Macklin himself. Which, it goes to show that even he can have trouble getting those deep passes. from Alex Smith. And right here, yeah, he's gonna pass it to me. You know, this is what I was commenting earlier about us finishing our routes. I don't think I have ever been able to finish that particular route. It is one of my favorites. But you know, sometimes it gets the job done when you're open on this. You know, right along. Oh boy, I don't know why he threw it over there. He pretty much threw it to to the defensive player's hands. And right here we are in a very tough situation. 17 to 7. We're down 10 points. We're not even gonna be able to return this kick. So we're gonna be starting from back in our on our 20. This is where we have to be starting to getting those yards and getting those points on the board, all the while keeping an eye on that clock. So right here, come on, throw it to me. This is a very good deep pass. I got it. Whoa, that, you know, it's funny because I was just talking about those deep passes, how I was having trouble with it, and I think this is one of the best responses to that particular problem. I salute you too, man. That was a beautiful run, beautiful skinny post, very accurate pass by Alex Smith. It's just once I had some spacing from the defense players, it was all I was just gone, you know. So here's just a shout out to our defense. They managed to oh boy, but they're gonna be running the clock down here on us. This is where we find out if we are meant to be clutch or not. I was hoping I could get my hands on that punt, but it just didn't happen. So we're gonna go ahead and let me go ahead and try to run a deep route again, simply because we were able to connect with Alex on the first try, and we're just gonna see if we can get that the hot hand working for us right here. And I have some spacing, just throw it for me. Beautiful catch, and then just run. So once again we are able to score on a deep route, and this is just amazing. We were down 10 points, and within the span of not even 2 minutes we're able to turn the table around against the Bengals. And you know, there is no better response to any type of doubts that there was about us as far as being able to catch deep passes, because we just shot everyone out here. You know, I mean, we shut down everyone here. We're just gonna be trying to see if we can finish the game on a plus note. Of course we did, and you know, it was a very good game for us. We had 2 amazing catches at the very last part of this game just to be able to come up with that W. I think that W belongs to us as much as any other guy on this team. You know, so I hope you guys enjoyed this particular game. This is your host Frank signing out, and I'll see you in the next one.